to have played alongside him.
Greatest European scorer to ever come over to play in the National Hockey League.
In our special edition of International Spotlight, we look at Pittsburgh's Martin Straka, who's put it all together this season.
Shoots and scores! Marty Straka with a short-handed goal.
It's a great play by Marty Straka. He's got some super hands. He goes through traffic areas to make plays and very unselfish.
Marty Straka, you've made the highlight films of the National Hockey League.
Back to Straka, just hit the ice right down the lane. Right side, here's Lang. Back to Straka, open net. He shoots and scores. Marty Straka ties it for the Penguins. Straka does it all. Kills the penalties, he works on the power play, and he blocks passes on 2-on-1s.
With his all-around play, Straka has earned the praise of teammate and fellow countryman Jaromir Jagr.
He's got a lot of skill. He can play defense. Not surprisingly, he's from Czech Republic. He can play defense.
A great defensive play by Straka to block the attempted pass.
He's very quick. That's his advantage. He's, I would say, he's the quickest, and him and Paul Coyer are the quickest guys. You know, from blue line to blue line.
How about Straka's speed right here after Cantel misplays the puck at the Pittsburgh line? He gets a stride and 2 and 3. And when you can fire it like that at full tilt, that's quite a goal.
Straka had to shoulder an even bigger load in the first round because of a groin injury to Jagr, but he rose to the occasion.
Flop to the front, Straka in front, he scores!
Sokolov slides it back, Straka, big shot, scores! What a shot, he ripped it.
He beat him clean.
Titov with a shot, saved by Rodriguez, score! Marty Straka with his second of the game! Out to Niedermeyer, 22 seconds, long shot blocked, comes out of the zone, Straka goes to the empty net, Straka, hat trick! A hat trick for Marty Straka! The Penguins will win Game 3!
And what an effort by Straka.
It's time for Streaks and Deeks East.
Senators didn't lose 4 straight all year. They'll have to keep that record intact to take this one back to the Correll Center.
Not only does Buffalo lead, but they've improved in every game.
For Game 4, Buffalo would be without leading scorer Miroslav Shatan, who was injured in Game 3, but Buffalo could count on youngsters Eric Rasmussen and Vaclav Varada.
Here's Primo with Salo taking a couple of lines. Loose in front. Oh, he's scoring the rebound. And once again, Buffalo strikes first. Here comes Pekka. Loose is Varada. In. Pekka. And Varada scores. Now Buffalo's got a 2-on-1. It's Dixon Ward with Varada in front. Scores.
Varada having the game of his life.
Backhand. Broken up. Scramble. And it's going to go to the corner. And the Buffalo Sabres have dusted off Ottawa and swept this first-round series.
You know, this Ottawa team, something else. They just didn't quit, and even though we got up 2 goals a couple of times during the game, they just kept fighting back, and it really made it close towards the end. But you know, we want to come out and prove a point and win this thing tonight, and not have to go back. And guys did a hell of a job.
Jaromir Jagr was still out of the lineup as the Penguins tried to extend their 1-game lead over the Devils. But early in Game 4, Brian Ralston took off.
Pass Straka, here's a chance now for the Devils. Devils come on, long time, they score! Short-handed Brian Ralston.
The first time that the Devils have been up in the series early.
Jan Urdina quickly tied it for the Penguins, but the Devils regained control and dominated.
And the New Jersey Devils have tied the series against Pittsburgh.
The Devils returned to the friendly confines of home for Game 5. In the first period, Captain Scott Stevens provided the best kind of leadership with a skillful offensive rush.
Stevens, a shot, he scores! Scott Stevens! Here's Sikora, can he break through? Knocked away from him, Eliashian! Save, rebound, score! Sikora! The Devils have won Game 5.
Game 6 was back in Pittsburgh, and the home fans were treated to a big surprise. It's winner-take-all in a Game 7 showdown that takes place in New Jersey. In Boston, the Bruins hope to break a 1-1 series tie with the Hurricanes, but sharpshooter Ray Shepherd had other ideas.
Play Shepherd on the move. Shot from Chase Hubbard just wide. Rebound sent through. Shepherd scores! He got hammered. Toronto right back up on his skates in front, and it's in the nets! Kovalenko tipped it in!
The Canes held on for the 3-2 win, but their luck ran out in Game 4. Don Sweeney's goal aided the Bees in a 4-1 win. The series then shifted to Carolina, and the fans were ready for excitement.
It up the wall, cut off by Paul Coffey. Francis Roberts walking right out in front. They score!
Carolina and Boston battled to a second overtime, then Anson Carter came through.
Joe Thornton the other way. Thornton coming up on Coffey. Inside, Carter all alone. They score! Anson Carter has won it for the Boston Bruins.
At home for Game 6, Carter tallied again and helped finish off Carolina.
And in 6 games, the Boston Bruins have eliminated the Carolina Hurricanes from Stanley Cup contention.
And it's in Philadelphia. What a city for hockey.
The Flyers struck first against the Leafs in Game 3, but goals by Mike Johnson and Steve Thomas put Toronto on top.
There's the shot. They defeat Philadelphia 2-1.
John LeClaire came back refreshed for Game 4 and scored twice to lead the Flyers to a 5-2 win on home ice. Unfortunately for Philadelphia, Toronto pulled together and made the right plays at the right time.
The Toronto Maple Leafs are the victors, and Philadelphia's season is over.
Colorado's Joe Sakic leads all playoff scorers with 10 points, while teammate Peter Forsberg joins a host of players with 7 points.
In this week's international update, the focus is on the Czech Republic. Leading the pack is Pittsburgh's Jaromir Jagr, who's off to a quick start in the new season.
Jagr just put the puck right on the blade of his stick.
Here's Jagr shooting, scoring. The first goal of the year belongs to Jaromir Jagr.
Jaromir Jagr is controlling the puck like he's got it on a string.
Behind the bench and on goal, there he is. He shoots and scores. Jaromir Jagr.
Best stick handler in the game today.
Is there a better power forward in the league than Jagr?
Always among the NHL's top scorers, Jagr will also be counted on to provide leadership in his new role as team captain. Jaromir has been instrumental in the development of a fellow Czech, the speedy Martin Straka.
Straka scores! Another short-handed goal. What an effort by Straka.
Straka out of the penalty box and going right for the puck. He gets it. He goes to the net, walks in, shoots, score!
New Jersey's Bobby Holik is an integral part of his team. A skilled power forward, Holik makes his presence felt at both ends of the ice.
Well, you count on Holik for scoring, but also for bulk. Bobby Holik sends a man flying. Not many knock Bobby Holik down.
Holik led the Devils in goals and points last season and has continued his steady offensive production this season.
Turnover in front, score!
Got the pass through to Elliott. Out front, Holik side of the net. Oh, score!
Holik has 6 points this season. The Ottawa Senators have a reason to celebrate thanks to the hot start of Radek Bonk.
They score! Radek Bonk! Pass, goal! Radek Bonk! Radek Bonk saw an opportunity to touch Guy Hebert.
Here's Chris Murray into the zone, lines up, on front, Bonk scores!
Bonk's passionate play has him among the Senators' top scorers. Rounding out our group is Robert Reichel, whose offensive talents have sparked the Islanders.
Reichel a drive, he scores! John Burke gets the puck, lost it to Reichel, wraparound, he scores!
Robert Reichel is really having an outstanding game. Reichel is a constant in the Islander power play. He's such a superb passer. You may find line changes on the power play, but he's always there.
In a recent game against Florida, Reichel exploded for 2 goals and 4 points, which worked his younger fans into a frenzy.
All right, Robert Reichel.
Reichel is currently 3rd among Czech scorers with 11 points.
This week's International Update spotlights players from Slovakia. This season, Pavel Demitra has taken many curtain calls. The Blues forward has been one of the hottest players in the NHL.
Breakaway, Demitra in alone, he fakes, he shoots, he scores! Pavel Demitra! Demitra scores! Oh, baby! And how about number 38, Pavel Demitra, having the game of a lifetime? Just what we were talking about, Pavel Demitra!
Lately, Dimitra's been getting all the bounces, too. Must be that lucky stick. There's only one Slovakian defenseman in the NHL, and he's as solid as they come. Robert Svela can do it all.
Picked up by Holik. Oh, and he couldn't get it home because Svela blocked it off. Through a crowd, scramble in front, scores! The Panthers have tied it up! Oh, my!
Svela will be a pillar on this blue line for years to come. Robert Svela acquired for a third-round draft pick from the Calgary Flames. A steal for the Florida franchise.
So far this season, Svela has registered 9 points. When Buffalo's Miroslav Shatan steps onto the ice, he heads right for the net.
Miro Shatan, and the Devils did it again.
Shatan in, Shatan back, and shot! Coming up, D, rebound, scores! What an effort!
Shatan all by himself, Shatan. Hotter than a firecracker is Miro Shatan.
What a great play by Miroslav Shatan.
Shatan has 4 goals and 9 assists this season. The speed of Washington's Peter Bondra is matched by few in the NHL. But can he shoot the puck?
That's how dangerous Bondra is.
Just a laser lock and load.
Fire and score!
And Bonsai unloads a rocket ship. He can do it shorthanded, he can do it on the power play, and he can do it even strength.
Bondra with a shot, he scores! Oh, what a goal! My goodness!
Bondra one-on-one, Roadrunner, score! Mironov fakes the blast. Mironov to the front, deflection, score! What a play by Peter Bondra!
If you're a superstar, you can do plays like that.
He is a natural goal scorer, Peter Bondra. He's a threat whenever he's on the ice.
Bondra's tied for second in scoring among Slovakian scorers.
Our international update takes a look at European rookies. 20-year-old Thomas Kaberlaw of the Toronto Maple Leafs was the surprise of this year's training camp with his strong two-way play.
Tonight he joined the rush. He's got a knack for that.
What poise this kid is showing in his first year in the National Hockey League.
Make contact. Pull and stop. Kaberlaw's
He has impressed everybody from the players right up to management at this Toronto Maple Leaf team.
Got my eyes on him in there during training camp. I don't know where they found this kid, but he's certainly playing with some poise, and he plays like he's a veteran player and he's 20 years old.
When introduced to the home fans on opening night, Florida's Oleg Kavasha received little fanfare. It wouldn't take long for all of that to change.
Nice move by Kavasha, scores! What a goal! His first in the National Hockey League. He says, bring that puck to me.
Kavasha to the net, backhand shot, it goes everyone scores! A young man by the name of Oleg Kavasha, who is the story around the National Hockey League.
Cross for Gagne. Gagne against Schneider. Gagne centers, score! Oleg Kavasha.
It sounded too hard, I couldn't see.
Next up is the Los Angeles Kings rugged center from Finland, Olli Jokinen.
Johnson behind the net, Olli Jokinen, he scores! His first ever NHL goal.
He's got good size, skates well, goes to the net.
A lot of good things to like about Olli. Jokinen drives towards the net, shoots and scores!
Well, this kid's a good one, and a smart move by Jokinen.
In the Pacific Division, Jokinen often squares off against other fine rookies, like Anaheim's Johan Davidson, who with line-mate Antti Aalto forms a dynamic duo.
Boy, did Davidson ever make a nice shot. Davidson put it in the perfect spot. Deep in the zone for Antti Aalto. Aalto centers in front, they score! It's a power play goal. Young guy's impressive. He scores! Soleil to Aalto. He waits, he shoots, he scores! Antti Aalto!
Aalto and Davidson have combined for 13 points. Finally, Colorado winger Milan Hajduk, which translates into headache for opposing goaltenders.
2 on 2 into the zone to Jones. In front, Hajduk scores! His first NHL goal! It's a dandy by Hajduk! Streaking, he scores! Milan Hajduk!
There's a man
man that might be Rookie of the Year in the NHL. He's going to get a lot of votes. Centering pass, down low, shot, score! The rookie!
Hayduk leads all European rookies in scoring with 18 points.
You know what? Don't go ow. The tough guy in this league, and you're going ow because he bumps you.
Watch Domi. That's way to go, big guy.
It's just like punching the clock with the card and walking out after work.
Don't do that anymore. Do what? Don't do it. Do what?
Whoops. Cicerelli's the water skier. Now they can't get him out of the water.
Every time you get touched, your head snaps back. Come on. Huh?
Went to the wrong penalty box. Too much time in a Bruins uniform.
Tommy Woodcock, the trainer's enjoying it as he's getting an earful. And there you can see Todd Ewan shot him with his water bottle there. Take that.
Now watch LaPerriere. He's down. He knows he's drawing a penalty. He wants to get out of the zone because the Kings have the puck. Now look at Olfie.
Between periods, his son Philip was on the ice. Now, watch how number 5, Philip Samuelson, plays the game. Has he got his dad's moves or what?
He really does.
That away, Ty.
And Lacroix hasn't looked. Look at him. He's laughing at him.
And there he goes, Timber.
John DeMont, the voice of the Florida Panthers. He says, look,
just keep playing.
I'm in a hockey game. Let's just keep rolling.
Oh, did he pay a price?
Hey, Scotty cleaning off the lens on the camera. Thank you very much.
Get out of there!
Controlling Eric Lindros. That's the task at hand, and it's not an easy task.
International Update takes a look at some top European goalies. Washington's Olaf Kolzig has been trying to prove last season's success was no fluke.
Sundin, great pass. Kolzig! Dynamite on Thomas!
Come on, Olaf. Do the best, man.
Kolzig putting on a show in goal for Washington.
Super stuff for Ole Kolzig.
Only the goalie keeps this baby scoreless.
That's called a 10-bell save. You need that from the netminder.
Break it, Darcy Tucker alone. Stopped by Kolzig.
Ah, baby! Ah! What's up, boys? What's up, boys?
In Pittsburgh, Peter Skudra has been effective in support of starter Tom Barrasso. The strong play of the second-year Czech bodes well for the Penguins' future.
Here comes the 2-on-1. In front, McEachran. Blocked by Skudra. That is the save of the night right there.
Skudra made a big save.
Beating one in front, Elias. Oh, and a remarkable play at the net mouth by Skudra.
Skudra's fine efforts have resulted in 7 wins. Another second-year man is Dallas's Roman Turek. Turek has a lightning-quick glove hand when tested.
Turek's glove is one of the most underrated gloves in the NHL.
Pass at the blue line, right to Carter. Waits for Hines to get onside. Hines to the net, shot. Turek save!
Roman Turek is earning his paycheck in this hockey game right about now.
The puck up the middle. Castles it along. Poke check by Roman Turek.
Turek's focus has contributed to 8 wins. Next is Nashville's Thomas Vokoun, who has been a pleasant surprise since his call-up from the IHL.
Back intercept by Vokoun. And the rebound covered up by Vokoun.
Christic. Sweeney. Shot, save, rebound. Oh, robbed! Samsonov absolutely robbed by Vokoun.
That is the first shutout in the history of the Nashville Predators. And they're celebrating in Music City.
Finally, Carolina's Arthur Zerbe, fresh off his second All-Star game.
Timer Snyder. Save Irbe. Great stop on Denver.
Irbe at his finest.
Now Allison off for Samsonov. Irbe said no. Answered by Irbe. What else is new?
What a save by Irbe. Irbe, look at that flexibility. Kids, don't try that at home.
Irbe is making it look easy tonight.
Irbe is third among European goaltenders with 17 wins.
International Update features forwards from the Czech Republic. First up is that energetic devil, Patrik Eliáš.
And here is Eliáš on a breakaway. Looks, shoots, score! That was a goal scorer's goal. You weren't going to pressure Patrik Eliáš. Back ahead comes Holik. On for Eliáš, he scores! Sikora, Eliáš scores!
Eliáš with a great effort on the backhand. Man, he just kept on working. And look at this.
A look at Eliáš's statistics shows he has 9 goals and 31 points. For the Canadiens, the name Martin Ruzinski means versatility. The 7th-year winger is strong at both ends of the ice.
L'attaque s'organise. 2 contre 1. Le ballon est tiré. Ruzinski.
Great play by Ruzinski. Ruzinski brings it up over the line. Ruzinski shot.
With 3/4 of the season complete, Ruzinski has 28 points. Next up is Carolina's Robert Cron, whose offensive tools have made an impression on his coach, Paul Maurice.
Good job, Bobby Cron. Skate that puck, skate that puck.
Backhander, what a pretty goal. Robert Cron finds a way to score against the Penguins. He is unbelievable.
Here's a foot race. Cron steams right by Hatcher. He's in. He scores!
And right now, the pride of the Czech Republic is Robert Cron.
A regular on the power play, Cron has 21 points. Now here's young Jan Bullis of the Capitals, who's earning rave reviews.
Capitals get one more drive. And another. Little give and go with Bullis. Juno to the front. Bullis on the backhand. Scores!
And boy, did Bullis show some patience. The patience of a veteran player, and he's not.
Great shot by Jan Bullis.
Work it in. Bullis! Fires it. Scores!
They love this kid, Bullis.
Bullis has 7 goals and 19 points. Rounding out our group is Buffalo's Michael Grosek, who has come into his own.
The line now to Grosek.
Grosek has really helped this Buffalo Sabres hockey club get to where they are right now.
Michael Grosek, top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Picked out of the air by Chican and over the line. Grosek scores!
Grosek isn't only scoring on the ice, he's scoring with his fans as well. Grosek is 5th among all Czech scorers in the NHL with 42 points.
International Update looks at some of Canada's best ever. Steve Yzerman has won 2 straight cups and has the Red Wings flying again.
And Yzerman leads the rush. He's got Maltby on his right. Stumbling. Gill moving in. Yzerman, he scores! Steve
Yzerman, the longtime captain of the Detroit Red Wings. He's one of the guys in the game that you root for.
Move one ahead quickly. Here comes Yzerman in on goal. It scores! What a goal. What a shot by Yzerman.
And Yzerman, the captain, has sparked this team once again.
Steve Yzerman, maybe the best two-way center in the league right now.
Colorado's Joe Sakic is on pace for another brilliant season. The man known as Super Joe can beat you in so many ways.
Absolutely perfect. What a laser.
To Sakic. He walks in a shot. He scores! He scores short-handed goal this year!
Super Joe has done it again! And now the release. No one does it faster in the league than Joe Sakic.
Joe Sakic, he can drive nails. He's so accurate the way he shoots the puck.
Joe Sakic, lightning-like with a wrist shot.
That's just great talent. Joe Sakic.
Sakic recently honored his former teammates, Hall of Famers Peter Stastny and Michel Goulet. He may join them one day, but Vancouver's Mark Messier has already assured himself a place in hockey immortality.
To the blue line of Coins. One-timer. They score!
You gotta be happy for the big guy tonight. He is working hard. The captain of the Canucks I'm talking about.
To be both a speaker of words and a doer of deeds describes Mark Messier to a T.
Over the blue line, Messier moves in, he shoots, he scores! Classic Messier off the right wing.
How many times have we seen the big moose score like that over the years?
Looking for Messier, there's the shot. He scores! His 600th National Hockey League goal.
Rounding out our group of Canadian centermen is a legend in his own time. Wayne Gretzky has rewritten all the record books.
Wayne Gretzky, I think the greatest player of all time. When you think of the numbers, it's astounding.
Wayne Gretzky has tied it.
Now behind the net, Gretzky, the master, in his office.
The greatest offensive hockey player that's ever laced them up.
Around the net with a great golden hand. hands of Wayne Gretzky.
Gretzky all throughout his career loves to go high on the catching glove side.
Back at Madison Square Garden, a standing ovation for Wayne Gretzky.
And it's getting louder.
Also hearing the applause, it's Eric Lindros, who leads all Canadian scorers with 40 points. Streaks and Deeks East kicks off with a big Game 7.
Here we go, Tommy! Here we go, baby! Woo!
A look live at Sudden Death Tuesday. The Meadowlands or the Swamp. Take your pick. That rink has two nicknames, and they're both perfect for Game 7.
All the pressure is squarely on the top-seeded Devils.
It seems like the Pittsburgh Penguins are coming in here. They're going to have a whole lot of fun, and there is pressure on the home team.
It's a one-game series, and whichever team wants it more, I think, is going to win it.
Although the first period was scoreless, it was not an indicator of what lay ahead in period 2.
Straka bowling back in left side, great pass, Kovalev, he shoots and scores! But you know, Yager has become such a champion. Here he is again, moves in, gets it to Herdina, he shoots and scores! Jan Herdina!
This is huge, absolutely huge, going to the locker room with a 3-1 lead and only 20 minutes left for the Devils to bounce back.
In the third, Dave Andrechuk's goal got the Devils within 1, but a bad line change sealed their fate and their season.
Chance! Yager! Shot stopped! Rebound! Score! It's Martin Straka! And with 5.5 to go, Penguins lead 4-2.
What a reaction from Straka! Sliding along the ice. Oh, man! 2-on-0 break from the blue line in.
And the fans are headed for the exits.
Celebration's already on because the Pittsburgh Penguins have planted the top seed in the East and are advancing against the Toronto Maple Leafs.
If you need a Cinderella story in the Stanley Cup playoffs, we now have it, and they're in black and celebrating. They are the Pittsburgh Penguins.
It's a big win for us, and you know, we need this win, and you know, they were used to the years when Mario was here, and they were used to win all the time. Now he left, and we couldn't make a second round for 5-6 years. So this is big win for us.
Up next for Pittsburgh was Toronto, who had eliminated the Flyers. Maple Leafs fans hoped their team was ready for the potent Penguins offense, but they neglected to keep an eye on unexpected hero Dan Kessa.
Pittsburgh bring it in. It's center to strike. Here's the chance. Score! Kessa. He drifted that one by Joseph.
The Leafs never answered Kessa's first period goal as Tom Barrasso was on his game. Toronto finally resorted to an extra attacker.
Pittsburgh Penguins with a 2-0 victory tonight here in Toronto. They've taken a one-game lead in the best of 7, and they win back now, home ice advantage.
After the loss, fans were still as optimistic as ever, but Coach Pat Quinn was a little concerned about the lack of scoring. On a hunch, he summoned Lonnie Bahanos from the minors. Bahana's success was contagious. Captain Matt Sundin ended his scoring drought in a big way.
Sundin on the ice. On the point. Sundin. Matt Sundin gets his 3rd point and his 2nd goal of this hockey game. Fans on their feet here as the Toronto Maple Leafs have posted a 4-2 win in Game 2.
Welcome to the Fleet Center in Boston. And this crowd is going crazy here. These two franchises have met 6 previous times in playoff competition. Boston won the first 5.
Here's Allison around Spellick, his shot, score! Jason Allison!
Jason Allison makes a move on the key, cuts around in front, it's hit, here, score! Shot there by Pekka, did not have much on it, except toward the open net. Oh, it's in, off the goal, posted in! And the Bruins are going to take a 1-0 lead.
The Bruins hoped to storm out of the gate in Game 2, but Sabres captain Mike Pekka beat them to the draw less than 2 minutes into the game.
Here's Brown, number 37. Checked by Axelson. Puck put out in front. Pekka with a shot. He scores!
After setting up Pekka in the first, Curtis Brown connected in the second. Then in the third, Dixon Ward put the game away.
Dixon Ward looking at an empty net, he scores! And the Buffalo Sabres will even the series.
Turning to top playoff scorers, 3 players are tied atop the leaderboard with 12 points. Colorado's Peter Forsberg and former teammate Scott Young round out the top 10 with 9 points apiece. In this week's International Spotlight, the focus is on Toronto's Russian Leaf Sergei Berezin. In his third NHL season, he led the Maple Leafs with a career-high 37 goals, many of them spectacular.
Now Berezin races after with a steal from Kravchuk, puts the brakes on to elude, still has it, working in with a shot, scores! Holy Mackinac! What a play! Sergei Berezin! Sergei Berezin goes coast to coast. Rebound to Berezin, backhand scores! Sergei Berezin, the hat trick!
After Berezin's first hat trick in February, he notched his second in April during a Western Canada goal-scoring explosion.
Back to the point it goes. Giuskevich to drive is blocked. The rebound to Berezin. Scores! Oh, what a rifle that was from Sergei Berezin. And the Hats come onto the ice.
No goalie that's ever strapped the pads on would have stopped that one, Joe. It was an absolute howitzer.
Berezin following the play. It's the second of the period.
For Pat Flynn, it's get this guy out on the ice as often as we can.
Sergei Berezin has given us that little element. He's adjusted. We all think he's just an offensive player, but he's positioning has really improved. Plus, he's one of those guys that's scary out there. When he gets the puck, he can back you off.
Members of Berezin's fan club didn't know how he would perform in the playoffs with a broken jaw, but Sergei wound up a hero.
He shoots it. It's blocked. Now, Hero rip one. Big fucking score!
Sergei Berezin made no mistake.
And it gets it into the net. Hurrah! Taking a shot. It's tied up. Here's a chance. It's a 1 hockey game. 1-0 on the power play goal by Sergei Berezin. And Philadelphia's season is over.
Our Power feature spotlights those who always have their backs to the wall, the shorthanded specialists.
Rod, you're known for penalty killing. Sounds dangerous.
Not dangerous at all. We got their 5 guys against our 4. We don't need this guy. Basic, simple thing. We're trying to keep the puck on the outside. We box it up and hope these 5 guys don't score on our 4 guys. We got 2 minutes to do it. If we do our job, we'll keep them from scoring.
Not only keep them from scoring, but create offensive chances of your own.
Short-handed breakaway!
If we smell any cookie or candy, we go for it.
Lindros drops it off, and Forsberg broke it up. Sakic, and he's got a breakaway. Sakic in the clear. He scores! Super Joe!
When Sakic kills penalties with Peter Forsberg, are they really shorthanded?
Sakic and Forsberg. Sakic to Forsberg. He scores!
Basically, you just don't want to give the opposition too much.
Oh, baby, do you believe this? Oh, baby, what a penalty kill!
We try and anticipate a little bit, but for the most part, once it gets in our end, we just try and stay in our box and try and keep the shots on the outside.
Another team that has a firm grasp on shorthanded play is the Dallas Stars. Just about any player on the roster can be counted on when the team is down a man. They are led by one of the all-time masters, respected veteran Guy Carbonneau.
At times, it's just like Guy Carbonneau thinks one move ahead of a lot of the power plays. It's read and react. I remember Mike Modano talked about that, and Carbonneau does it as good as anybody in the game.
Now he steals it. He's in shorthanded for the first of the year. Save, rebound, he got it!
A successful penalty kill often begins with a face-off win.
You can win face-offs and get it down the ice. It kills off about 15 seconds on the clock. The Stars are the best face-off team in the league.
The Stars also keep teams off the score sheet with their shot-blocking ability. They frustrate opposing power plays, and few do it better than veteran Craig Ludwig.
This guy with the shin guards, Craig Ludwig, those shin guards like no one else in the league wears. So he blocks shots by accident.
Probably are the best shot blocking team in the league.
It's no wonder Dallas is so adept at penalty killing. It starts at the top. GM Bob Gainey gained entry to the Hall of Fame for defensive excellence, and his partner was assistant coach Doug Jarvis. They played a vital role in the development of Selke winner Jere Lehtinen.
Jere really represents the essence of this trophy. He plays with a combination of great physical skills and great mental skills that make him a very difficult player to play against, and he would be a joy to play with.
Lehtinen is just one in a number of NHL players who kill penalties in their own distinctive way.
God, hammered by Pekka. Hustling for it is Ralston. Ralston moving in. Lifted one. He scored! What a goal!
Here come the Panthers. Dvorak pushing up ahead behind Hatcher. Look at the speed of this young guy. Comes in and scores. What a goal by Dvorak. His third shorthanded goal of the year.
Good job. Good kill, man. Good kill. That's it. That's it.
International Update features defensemen who can put the puck in the net. Capitals blue liner Sergei Gonchar has 20 goals this year, many while on the power play.
Gonchar score! A long-range BB, and it's a sizzler top shelf.
Go, guys, go! Sergei Gonchar, a key man on the Washington power play. He's got great speed, this guy. Jumps up into the play all the time.
Number 55, Sergei Gonchar with 13 power play goals.
Gonchar has been the man.
Sergei fires and scores!
Russian Pavel Kubina is in his rookie year with the Tampa Bay Lightning, but you wouldn't know it by his poised play on the ice.
Kubina centers, they score! Back to Pavel Kubina. Great shift. Kubina scores! Wow, did Kubina put a move on Ray Bourque at the blue line?
He's obviously a kid that plays with a lot of confidence and not afraid out there to try to make things happen.
Kubina has 17 points while playing a strong defensive game. Roman Hamrlik likes everything to be just right, and it shows in his performance.
Roman Hamrlik has been a real find on this Edmonton team.
Back to Hamrlik, slap and scores!
When you're chosen ahead of Alexei Yashin in the draft, scouts can't be that wrong.
Here's Hamrlik behind the slot, shooting, scores!
All-around player. He's really worked on his defensive game.
Hamrlik's strong play earned him a second All-Star Game selection. Sandis Ozolinsh is regarded as one of the best rushing defensemen, fitting in nicely with his talented teammates.
Into the Bruins zone, nice move there. He walks in, he scores! What a shot by Ozolinsh!
Sandis Ozolinsh may be the most dangerous young defenseman in the league, joining the rush.
Sandis Ozolinsh, that's what he brings to this hockey club, jumping up in the play.
Now Kamensky in front for Ozolinsh, wide open, a shot, he scores! Ozolinsh in overtime, and the Avalanche win it!
Last but not least is Montreal's Vladimir Malakov, who can skate and shoot the puck with the best in the NHL.
Malakov's going to skate with those great wheels. Look at him fly.
What a shot that Malakov has. When he puts that big body into it, it's a rocket.
Vladimir Malakov, a beautiful skater. He's the top-scoring defenseman on this Canadian team.
Anaheim's Frederick Olofsson and Detroit's Nicholas Lidstrom lead all Euro defensemen in scoring. We kick off our show with a special Streaks and Deeks.
Obvious that today that I officially have retired, and Sunday will be my last game. For the last couple of weeks, a lot of people have been asking me why this is the time. And it's a gut feel, something that I really believe is right. Whether it's now, next year, or 20 years from now, I'm always going to miss the National Hockey League and the game of hockey. I want to just thank everyone who I ever played with and who was ever in an organization that I was part of. I loved it, and thank you.
2 days later, the stage was set to honor hockey's true living legend.
There have been times in this arena, Madison Square Garden, when you knew that you were witnessing history, when you knew that just being here was a privilege and an honor that you would never forget. This is one of those times. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome number 99, Wayne Gretzky.
Thank you. I said the other night, I wanted this to be a celebration because I feel so lucky that I was able to play in the National Hockey League. I feel so fortunate to have played with some of the game's greatest players, play against guys who I admire so much, people like Mario Lemieux, to my teammates, of course to play, as I said today, the best player I ever played with, Mark Messier. And of course, you're nothing without family, and I have great parents, great brothers and sisters, some great friendships that I've developed over the years, and of course, most importantly, my kids and my wife, Janet, who I love dearly. I tell people the greatest place to play as a professional athlete is right here in New York. To the Ranger fans, thank you.
Finally, it was time to play hockey, and 99 got on the score sheet for the very last time.
Gretzky feeds Schneider, finesse one in front, they score!
They stand and they applaud. It'll be Leach from Schneider and Gretzky. We're tied at 1.
The Penguins prevailed in overtime, but the real winner today was the great one, who will be the last ever to wear 99.
He's handled it like he's handled everything in his career with a tremendous amount of class.
Best player on any ice surface in any rink.
On January 24th, Tampa Bay will host the 1999 NHL All-Star Game. For the second consecutive year, North America will face off against the rest of the world. Mats Sundin is part of an impressive list of forwards that will make up the World Team.
Backhander, he turns Skudra inside out.
Fellow Swede Marcus Naslund will join him.
This is going to be a breakthrough offensive year for Naslund, who has some terrific hands.
One of the league's top scorers, Slovakia's Pavel Demitra.
Swung it in front, Demitra with a score!
The captain and leading scorer of the Senators, Russia's Alexei Yashin.
The side of the net, Yashin in front, scores! Alexei Yashin!
Hailing from the Czech Republic, Pittsburgh's Martin Straka.
Straka again avoids traffic coming down the slot. Here he is, fakes a shot. Now he's going to let it go. He shoots and scores!
And two-time 50-goal scorer, the Capitals' Peter Bondra.
Nikolic, great look. Bondra fires and scores!
Other forwards on the world roster include the New Jersey Devils' Bobby Holik. Elected to start at center for the second year in a row is Peter Forsberg.
There's nobody playing any better than Peter Forsberg in this sport anywhere in the world right now.
Returning as Forsberg's line mates are Jaromir Jagr and Finland's Teemu Selänne.
A lot of skills there, and I'm always enjoyed a lot the All-Star Weekend, and it's a great honor to be a part of it.
The world's strong defensive unit includes another Finn, Teppo Numminen.
Here's JR, now Teppo, firing, score!
Joining Numminen as a first-time selection is Kenny Janssen, who is part of a fine cast of reserves that includes Russia's Sergei Zubov. First-time starters and all-star player Germany's Uwe Krupp, and his teammate, two-time Cup winner Sweden's Nicholas Lidström.
Nicky Lidström has been everything for Detroit.
Minding the nets for the world team is Latvia's Artur Zurbe and Russia's Nikolai Habibulin. The starter is a four-time All-Star from the Czech Republic, Dominik Hasek. The North American forwards include game breakers like Philadelphia's Eric Lindros.
Ross out of the box, quick shot, he scores!
Joining Lindros up front is his Flyer line mate John LeClair, one of the top power forwards in the game.
LeClair gets to it, walks in front, shot, he scores!
Dallas's shining star Mike Modano makes his third All-Star appearance.
Down the wing onside, into the break-in, score! Mike Modano.
Chicago's Tony Amante is also a part of this talented group.
Predators give it away, Amante steals, he cuts it alone, Amante shoots, he scores! Tony Amante with 2 late goals in the third!
A six-time All-Star, Calgary's Theo Fleury.
Theo Fleury is the centerpiece of this franchise, there's no doubt about that.
It wouldn't be an All-Star game without the great one, Wayne Gretzky.
Another world-class pass by Wayne Gretzky.
Among the reserves, Wendell Clark gets the nod as the host city's representative. Starting at center for North America is 9-time All-Star Steve Yzerman. Joining Yzerman at forward is Red Wing teammate Brendan Shanahan and Anaheim's spectacular Paul Kariya.
Oh, he's just brilliant, really fun to watch.
The North American Defense Corps boasts some heavy hitters. Chris Pronger will play in his first All-Star game, and he's joined by Norris Trophy winner Rob Blake.
He's a punishing hitter. He hits like a freight train.
Veterans Larry Murphy and Scott Stevens help round out the blue line. The Blues' Al McInnes's booming slap shot helped earn him a starting nod in his 10th All-Star game.
Long shot by McInnes, it's through! McInnes has a hat trick!
Joining McInnes as a starter is 1996 All-Star Game MVP Ray Bork.
Shot went off the lane, rebound, score! Raymond Bork has broken the tie!
A lot of fun whenever you're here, and now I could start making plans with my family to go to Tampa Bay.
In goal, the reserves include Toronto's top puck stopper, Curtis Joseph.
Centers in front, Ray can't go off the skate! Carvalho can't get it! Another shot! Holy Toledo!
Dallas's Ed Belfour joins Cujo as a backup to New Jersey's Martin Brodeur.
Holy jump, and what a save that was.
The Ice Palace in Tampa is ready for the coolest game on earth.
Our international update looks at Canadian superstars. Theo Fleury was the most popular player in Flames history and is the franchise's leading scorer, but now he's winning over a new legion of fans in Colorado.
Fleury wide open, goal shoots, he scores! His first with the Avalanche!
He plays with passion, he plays with heart, he plays with excitement.
You can just feel it in the air
That this team is pumped up with Fleury. Theo Fleury is arguably one of the top 10 players in the game.
He's hard not to like. He's the small guy who's made it in a big man's game.
He is a night in, night out warrior.
Fleury's 90 points has him among the league leaders. In Carolina, Captain Keith Primo is the main man. His all-out play resembles a one-man wrecking crew.
Shepard to Primo in the slot, he's in, he scores! What a goal!
Here's Keith Primo, the K trains left the station.
He plays the game with plenty of grit. He's physical. He can be a devastating body checker, and he's an excellent offensive player as well.
Now, Keith Primo will do what he has to do to win a hockey game. That's why the leadership qualities have come out.
Oh, mercy, the K-train.
He is just a demolition derby out on the ice.
Primo leads the Canes in scoring with 62 points. Luc Robitaille is enjoying a renaissance year. He's returned to top form with 69 points.
If there's a forward who will get scoring chances, it's Luc Robitaille. He's bounced back with a terrific year.
Luc Robitaille doesn't need many opportunities to score, and he can score from just about any place.
Goal scorer extraordinaire, Luc Robitaille. Team tied at 2. Robitaille's in front alone. He's got it, but he fell down. He backed up. He scores. What a goal! The Kings win in overtime.
Rosa in the slot. Rosa to Robitaille. Goal! Number 500 for Luc Robitaille.
Rounding out our quartet is an offensive dynamo named Paul Kariya. He can do it all with plenty of speed to burn.
Look at him go. Look at that skating strike.
This guy, Correa, can shoot it as hard and as quickly as anybody in hockey.
Little pass chipped on out to Correa. Score! My goodness! Top shelf wrister.
When you got Paul Correa bearing down on you, you got a problem.
This is Paul Correa, one of the hardest working superstars you'll ever find.
To Correa on the doorstep. He scores! What tremendous hand-eye coordination! Paul Correa, what quick hands!
Here goes Correa. Oh my, he does everything 100 miles an hour, doesn't he?
Korea's 98 points places him first among all Canadian scorers.
This week's international update is all about Russian skill and speed. Detroit's Sergei Fedorov has tasted Cup glory the past 2 seasons. His world-class talents have the Wings ready for another run.
Brown 1-1. Fedorov catching up. Brown to Fedorov. Is that
Bingo. He's a game breaker, one-on-one. You have to have eyes in the back of your head.
Fedorov's on fire here.
to Fedorov with Brown, who takes the pass. Back in for Fedorov, around. Wow. Sergei Fedorov, what a shot!
What a player, Fedorov. Offensively, defensively, power play, penalty killing, face-offs. This guy is as good as it gets.
Sergei has 44 points this season. Fedorov often plays on a line with Slava Kozlov, who's every bit as dangerous.
Kozlov in for a drive, deflected, score! He got the hat trick!
Boy, Kozlov's having some day.
Kozlov again, give him room and he'll fly on you.
And Kozlov scores a beauty.
Kozlov coming out of the corner behind the goal, played it off the back of the net. What a play! In front, scores! What a highlight reel goal! Kozlov gets the goal and give himself an assist too.
Kozlov's strong second half gives him 40 total points. Though not related, Viktor Kozlov is also known for his finesse, but in a larger package.
Big Viktor Kozlov is a guy who got all the tools. Kozlov off the wall, fire, scores! Hands it off. And Kozlov looking to go. What a move he makes! Kozlov cutting in, scores! Oh, man!
Victor Kozlov with just a terrific individual effort.
Victor Kozlov, congratulations. What a great goal.
Victor Kozlov with a terrific shot. Kozlov has 13 goals and 43 points. Ever since forward Alexei Kovalev arrived in Pittsburgh, defenders have been grabbing at air when they try to contain him on the ice.
A steal by Kovalev. He scores! When he gets going like this, I'm telling you, you got to do one thing. You got to get him the puck whenever possible, because Kovalev just takes over and can dominate at times on a shift.
Here's Kovalev left side looking for Yager. Kovalev turns, shoots. What a goal by Kovalev.
Alexei Kovalev is everywhere.
Kovalev with a nice move in a goal, and he cuts it off the roof.
I mean, that is more moves than Mae West ever had. Alexei Kovalev.
Kovalev is fifth among all Russian scorers with 45 points. Time now to look back at some of the great milestones achieved by NHL players this season. We begin with perennial All-Star Ray Bourque.
Ray Bourque gets the assist, number 1,050, that surpasses Gordie Howe and puts Bourque alone in third place on the NHL's all-time list. A standing ovation. The Red Wings are leaning over their bench and tapping their sticks on the boards.
Bourque reached another milestone by tying Paul Coffey for goals by defensemen with 385. On February 5th, 1999, fans in Detroit witnessed a pair of historic accomplishments. First up, Red Wings defenseman Larry Murphy.
When the puck is dropped, he will have played more games as a defenseman in the National Hockey League than anyone ever. His 1,447th. Patrick Roy has become only the fifth goaltender in NHL history to win 400 games.
Roy became the youngest goaltender to reach 400 wins, just 35 wins shy of Terry Sawchuk's record of 447.
A true great milestone in the National Hockey League.
10 players participated in their 1,000th game this season. Tampa Bay coach Jacques Demers reached that mark as well, but Power Week's own Mike Emmerich had them all beat.
I want to thank the players of this game because of the wonderful performances that they're about to give and that they've given all season long. Thank you very much. Enjoy the game.
The regular season also saw two players reach 1,000 points, Washington's Brian Bellows and Dallas's Brett Hull.
Brett Hull and Bobby Hull become the first father-son combination in National Hockey League history to each register 1,000 points in this game.
Hull's teammate Joe Nieuwendyk kicks off our countdown of this season's milestone goals.
Nieuwendyk, he scores! There it is! Number 400 for Joe Nieuwendyk!
And there it is! Number 400 is in for the Ultimate Warrior, Rick Tocchet.
Rosa in the slot. Rosa to Robitaille. Score! Number 500 for Rick Robitaille.
Looking for Messier. There's the shot. He scores! Mark Messier, his 600th National Hockey League goal.
Our last milestone is a testament to the excellence and longevity of the one and only Wayne Gretzky.
Linden is pressured. Gretzky in front. Saved by Flaherty. The rebound. Score! Number 1072 for Wayne Gretzky. All time.
And how about that? Another milestone for the great one. He now stands on the bench. And the people are standing in the garden.
It's time for a special All-Star edition of Streaks and Deeks. The Ice Palace in Tampa was the site for the 1999 All-Star Game, and the big event pitted the world team against North America. Starter Dominik Hasek would face the home star.
From the Tampa Bay Lightning, number 17.
After the team captains took the ceremonial draw, the North Americans quickly put on the pressure.
Now a cross-side pass, Luke Walker, who moved in from a point. Centering pass, deflects in front, saved by Hasek. On Luke Robitaille, rebound, score! I love the pace so far. I really do. For Lindros. Lindros slides it ahead, Shanahan. He's got Leclerc with him, 2 on none. Pass for Leclerc, what a save by Hasek. 2 on none.
Hasek made this big save, but the North American offense would get plenty more chances.
Knocks the puck free, Amante will try a shot. Hasek, oh, the rebound, score! Paul Kariya, one quick hand. makes it 3-1. It's Gretzky, a 2-on-1 with Mark Recchi. Gretzky takes a look, sends it across, score! Mark Recchi!
And the puck is flat. Oh, it's right on the mark. What a play by Wayne Gretzky. Just an outstanding pass.
Where'd you find those hands? A good play.
Up 4-1 entering the second, the North Americans wasted no time. Ray Bourque made it 5-1, and then the great one got loose again.
Back the other way, Fleury. Quick pass for Gretzky. A 2-on-1 again with Recchi. Gretzky shoots, scores!
Holy jumping. They're not stopping.
Down 5 goals, Teemu Selanne knew that something had to be done soon.
Selanne now. Up the middle for Yashin. Yashin back to Selanne. Gets a chance. Scores! Oh, what a shot by Selanne!
Few players can do this after an excellent backhand pass from Alexei Yashin. Selanne with his head up all the way. Oh, mercy. That is outstanding.
Pavel Dimitra got the world team within 3 goals, and then his teammates tried to get even closer.
It's going to be a 3-on-1 for the world team. Rogers pass in front. Oh, what a stop he made. A 2-on-1 here against Bourque. Holy back to Rogers, saved by Tugnutt. The world squad on a 3-man rush here. Yashin, what a play to Selanne. Oh, hit the goal post. What a play by Yashin and Selanne.
Alexei Yashin set up Teemu Selanne once more, but this scoring chance took an unlucky bounce.
Selanne had some chances, and back the other way, it's a 3-on-2. Gretzky, look out for the late incoming Blake. Blake gets the pass. Oh, and he scores! Rob Blake!
Gretzky on the ice for yet another one. This line has been the best one out there, I think. Gretzky with Mark Recchi and Theo Fleury.
The score was still 7-3 as goalies Nikolai Habibulin and Ed Belfour began the third. Both would be tested early.
Flipping it in deep for Yager. Yager's pass there to Olin. Olin pass in front. Belfour down, and Sundin scores!
That is a huge goal for the world squad, now 7-5.
Modano rink wide. Here's Sidor with a tip. Scores! The 2 Dallas Stars connect. Modano to Sidor.
North American coach Ken Hitchcock had 4 Dallas Stars in the game, but he didn't count on one of them to rain on his parade.
Here comes Zubov. Zubov with a chance. Oh, what a shot!
That's not just a goal. That's world class right there. You talk about quick hands.
With 3 points, Wayne Gretzky was in the running for MVP. Perhaps a little extra effort might sway the voters.
Gretzky goes back to his familiar place behind the net. Oh, what a move he made there!
North America held on for the 8-6 win. It was now time to find out who the judges selected.
From the New York Rangers, Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, boy.
You see the look on his face, how excited he is? Oh. That is just great. Oh, that is good.
I've gone from being this young guy looking up to old guys to being this older guy that's looking up to young guys. I have the same energy and the same feeling on the bench today as I did in 1980. It hasn't changed.
In this week's International Spotlight, our main attraction is Dallas's Mr. Everything, Jere Lehtinen. The 4-year pro has shown fans he can score, play a great defensive game, and can always be found in the thick of the action.
Modano centered shot, Lehtinen scores! Jere Lehtinen!
What a shot by Jere Lehtinen.
This guy absolutely does it all. Covers his own end, makes all the little plays happen, has real good hands, has a good burst of speed. This is what makes him arguably the most valuable forward on the Dallas Stars.
I think Jere Lehtinen is a coach's player in the utmost regard, that he is a guy that the more you watch him, the more you like him. He's a guy that plays a tremendous two-way game.
Brett Hull was saying that Lehtinen's the best defensive player he's ever played with. Well, let's hear him say it.
Well, there's no question that I think he speaks for himself with winning the Selke last year. He's a heck of a player, and he's underrated offensively as well.
Hull knows Lehtinen well because he plays with Jere and Mike Modano on the Stars' #1 line. With playoff expectations high, Lehtinen has been a key figure in Dallas's Stanley Cup chase.
Hands it off, Matt Tkachuk, a shot! Oh, Modano poked it wide, rebound, they score! Lehtinen! Moving it ahead, Ryan Smith is knocked over by Lehtinen.
Hall for Lehtinen, the Lehtinen shoots, it's blocked, comes out in front, loose puck, Niederman lets it away, and they score!
Everybody targets Jere Lehtinen. He's been a target now for the last couple of years. He fights it off, very disciplined, doesn't shy away from anything.
Wrist shot, got on, rebound, they score! Lehtinen! Turgeon is in, and Seuss cutting to the goal, the shot got through, it's loose in front,
You see him play his game, and you see the contribution that he makes in every area, offensively, defensively, special teams.
The playoffs continue in Streaks and Deeks East.
And here we are, set for Game 6 of this series. The Leafs can wrap it up tonight. Curtis Joseph has never been past the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Pittsburgh coach Kevin Constantine wanted Joseph's streak to continue as the Penguins came out flying.
Looks left side, Yager going to the net and turns it with the backhander. He tried to make a perfect pass to Sprott. In front to score. The Penguins get a goal. Great play by Kovalev to keep that puck in. He's going to net. Here he is. He shoots and scores! Alexei Kovalev gives the Penguins a big lift there, and they lead 2-0.
Did he make a play on this one? This is vintage Alexei Kovalev. This place is just rocking.
Toronto was lucky to be down by only 2. Still, their misfortunes continued when Mike Johnson's goal was disallowed. But the resilient Maple Leafs kept on attacking.
Sundin was slow getting started, but now he gets it down to Bahamas. He shoots, scores! The hot hand of Lonnie Bahamas again.
Moran played it off the glass, but not out. Here's Volk with a chance cutting in. They got Barrasso down. Score! Gary Volk! Do you believe this? The Leafs have tied it.
Well, the fans here don't. They are in shock. I mean, they were dominated. I mean, Pittsburgh just took it to them in the first period in a big way.
Barrasso scores off the faceoff. Clean faceoff win. It is 3-2 Leafs.
Another shocker.
Pittsburgh needed a break and got one when a turnover was quickly converted by Jaromir Jagr to tie the score at 3. A scoreless third period sent the game to overtime.
This is the time where everybody out there in the ice knows one mistake and it could be over.
Harrell wins the draw. Bearson snapshot right on. Loose puck. Still scores. Gary Volk. Gary Volk scores. The Maple Leafs are going to the Final Four.
Chris King gave me a pat on the butt going out there before OT and said, you know, I scored an OT winner in this building one time. I think you can do it yourself, kid. And it's a dream come true for me.
The Maple Leafs awaited the winner of the Boston Buffalo series.
Game 6 of this Eastern Conference semifinal. Sabres lead 3-2 heading in, trying to close out Boston.
Buffalo captain Michael Pekka tallied first. Boston's Steve Hines quickly tied the game, but that was as close as the Bruins would get.
Over the line, Sanderson, and Brook the center, we score!